among all of the different things that President Trump is negotiating through, working through in the Middle East, everywhere else abroad, domestically. Canada was really trying to stick it to him late last week, trying to impose different taxes on a couple different digital services, and we don't need to get into the minutia about it. President Trump said, "All right, cool, we're out," and then Canada almost immediately after said, "Oh, hold on. Well, actually, we'll pause this for you. Let's see if we can figure this out." Anthony, the fact that the libs have been constantly saying, well, this is going to ruin things and this is terrible. And then when President Trump backs out, President Trump is negotiating this, he's chickening out. I guess I don't quite understand, how do people not understand the negotiating tactics that need to be taking place with Trump and getting to reciprocal tariffs and how we interact with our friends and enemies around the world?
Well, I mean, what most people don't understand is that whenever you have a deal or any kind of negotiating going on, this is where you give something to get something. And in the end, we have a president who finally is doing something to give the American people something that's been taken away from them. And so all of these decisions and all of these choices, all of these conversations that you see happening are being formed from a lot of people that haven't been taught how to have conversations, how to dig, and how to have constructive criticism put on themselves and to bring that to the table in a conversation. Because in the end, we've been the people that have turned a blind eye. We've had a lot of elected officials that have gone out and made themselves richer while they've starved everybody else around them. So now when you finally have someone that comes up there and then they says, this is what we want and this is what we're willing to give you, and if that doesn't happen, this is it. And then you have Canada, a bunch of people who complain, whine, and do all this other stuff because of Justin Trudeau and the whole image that he's made Canadians. Now, not every Canadian is like that, but in this is cutthroat because this is the sovereignty and this is the longevity of a nation. And we've seen in the past 4 years how quickly on a decline we were when we were giving all of our money away and getting nothing in return for it.
Yeah, that seems it seems evident to pretty much everybody now that the United States is not going to mess around anymore like this. Tiffany, kind of same question here. I guess what do we have to do to articulate to the libs, hey, this is how you negotiate? Sometimes it's brash, sometimes it's harsh, sometimes your friends might get a little irritated with you, but at the end of the day, the administration is trying to do what's best by the American people.
Yeah, what's really shocking to me is the fact that somewhere along the way, American politicians forgot how to do their job. They just think oh, we'll just accept anything that anyone gives us, and heaven forbid we actually fight for the interests of the American people or our country. Basic negotiation used to be an art form in diplomacy. It used to be a requirement for anyone holding office. And we have completely lost that. It's become a popularity contest of incompetent people. I mean, don't get me started on AOC, guys. But, but at the end of the day, Canada relies on us for billions and billions of dollars economically. There was no way they were going to walk away. They could, throw their little temper tantrum and whine like a child, but we're the adults in the room now, and we're going to act like it, and we're going to put you in timeout until you behave like an adult.